ready? Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
Well, it's noon. What is my hair doing? And it's one of those days where I actually spent the morning having a panic attack. So I haven't filmed, I haven't picked up the camera. I'm just doing laundry, doing some normal house stuff like I always do. Stopped filming halfway through yesterday because I was feeling off and didn't know how to keep going. And today it hit me and I had a panic attack all morning. And I'm continuing to like panic. It's just the way it is. And honestly, it's October 11th. I've been filming since September like 27th. Guess this is pretty good that I'm feeling like I don't want to film like at this point. Like that's a solid amount of time for me. So I'm actually proud of that. I'm gonna look at this with a positive attitude. That's a good thing for me. I'm just really feeling overwhelmed with Rhinebeck and trying to make everything perfect, and like my outfits and things like that, and seeing people and being there and the kids and making sure that I film it. It's just a lot. It's a lot to vlog while you're trying to enjoy life. It's a lot. And if you guys don't vlog or you have done it and you know, it's super difficult to do everything and make sure it's good while still enjoying it. But we're gonna do it, and that's what we do. But it does cause me a little bit of anxiety and a lot of pre-planning, and I don't really like to pre-plan things. I'm an overthinker, so there's a fine line for me to pre-plan and then overthink. But I'm hoping that it will all be okay. I don't know how much I'm gonna film today just because of the way that I'm feeling internally, and I don't, and I know it's okay to not be okay, and I know it's okay not to film, but like, I also don't not want to film. Does that make sense? I took pictures of my yarn for Fangirl. Sorry, I'm spacing out reading it. There's like so many things right now. It's just like completely and utterly overstimulated. I don't know, I'm totally overthinking my outfits for Rhinebeck right now because it's like, oh, I'll just finish this sweater and wear it instead. It was my Alden because I'm like practically done with the body, and then I just need sleeves. And you know, I don't know. Sit here with my cup of coffee that I've reheated like 7 times because I keep just spacing out and just being like, you know, how do I like third person mode. Basically my panic attacks look like I'm looking at everything in third person mode sometimes, and it's a really bad one. So we're just gonna talk through it. And that's too hot. Reheated it again for it to just be too hot, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna work on editing some more vlogs, I think. Because luckily I think, how many do I have stacked right now? Which one are we editing? How many? I've got a couple stacked. Oh my gosh. Editing Megan hates listening to the phone buzz over and over again. So 1, 2, 3. So tomorrow is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I have till Saturday. And today's Wednesday. We're doing good, guys. I think it has to do a lot with the fact that Lev is working again through this weekend before Rhinebeck to get his project done, which means I haven't seen Lev for 2 weeks. Which sucks. I don't know. I'm gonna need a vacation from my vacation is what I'm gonna end up saying. All right, I'm just gonna go on. Squeeze. Squeeze. editing. Okay, you done being grumpy now?
Yeah. I want water to play with me still.
Okay, but it's not gonna happen right now.
Yeah, we literally play the same day.
Sorry. Terrible angle. So my mom had to go over to the hospital to get her blood pressure checked. Her blood pressure was really high with the cough. We realized that, well, she realized that she ran out of her blood pressure medication and she hasn't been feeling well. If you guys know that I talked about it recently, and basically I think it's all linked to her blood pressure. So now she has to sit there and, oh my gosh, I think she said she has another 4 hours of waiting right now. It just seems like every time everything goes well, the universe just like knocks me back with a stick just a couple of times, because I'll keep you guys updated on that. But because, you know, obviously you're along with the ride with me. I'm restarting my, what is this, New Moon Rises hat test knit with this blue DK that I have instead of the white, just in case, or well, the lavender that I was showing off before. I don't know, this way I have like a gift to give for the holiday season. My head hurts, my kids are feral, I'm stressed out. I don't know what to do, guys. I never know what to do anymore. It's just not a good day today, but that's okay. It's okay not to have a good day. But it's not okay to have a not okay day when you're trying to make entertaining content for everybody. All right, so I moved the camera slightly. So I guess the whole panic attack that I was having this morning, my anxiety is like, I guess I'm very sensitive to things that are like unknown. So like my extreme panic attacks generally go hand in hand with something that has yet to happen in a weird, like, sixth sense kind of premonition way. And so I was just sitting here and I was like, oh, I guess my all morning panic attack had to do with the fact that I could tell that my mom was off in some way and is now sitting or at the hospital waiting. But that's also it, but it's like almost every single time. It's not just like the average panic attack, which you know, sometimes I do have anxiety attacks and panic attacks, but generally when it's like completely, the larger scale ones go hand in hand with an event that's yet to happen. And I know that's the whole premise of anxiety, the fear of like something happening, but it's never like wrong, which is always upsetting to me because like, I don't like that. That's I guess this only, if you don't believe in that stuff, you can't like, it won't affect it. Like, I don't know. My panic attacks end up being like premonitions. I don't know how to say it, or it's just very sensitive. And if that's not your thing and that's not your belief, then it's like, you know, oh, it's just a mental thing. I guess so. You can say that too, but it 120% of the time always goes hand in hand with an actual thing that happens. And then everybody's like, oh, you weren't just overreacting. You had, you know, like the fact that Tesla hadn't left my mom alone for like 2 days. And I'm like, Mom, something's definitely wrong with you. The cat won't leave you alone. And here we are. Tesla likes to sit with people when they're sick. Like I don't know if I talked about this. She sat with my grandfather before he passed. And then like during the last few moments, she wouldn't come in the house. And when she came back in the house after, like almost directly at the same point that he had his final breath. And it was the weirdest thing. Like she was waiting to, you know, like as a guardian to do what she's supposed to do. And it was just the weirdest thing. Oh, it's an emotional day. Oh my God. Editing, Megan, what was in the corner here that I just saw? I don't know. I thought I just saw something in the doorway. I'm just watching live streams. I'm watching Resort TV 1. They're doing the like Find Little Boo walk around Universal right now. Oh my gosh. While I work on this, I just joined it in the round. I didn't put my stitch marker on yet because it's just round 1, so I can tell where it's gonna start. I just wanted to make sure I didn't twist it before I put the stitch marker on. Oh, they're in the Marvel land. Basically, Universal has the rights to the Marvel area in Florida. That's why Disney World doesn't have like the Avengers campus or any Marvel in it. Because there's like, I don't know, some sort of deal. As long as it's represented and continuing to be used in Universal, they can't build one in Disney. That's why it's in Disneyland. That's a fun little thing. Oh, it's so cute. Sorry, I'm just like, I have it on silent so I can talk. My phone just went off a couple times. I gotta check it, make sure it's not my mom. She forgot her knitting. Or no, she has her knitting. She brought the wrong size needles for her knitting to switch over her project. And she forgot her book. So she's just sitting there on her phone, and I don't drive, guys. If you didn't know that, I don't have a license. I don't have a vehicle. I do not drive. It's one of the reasons you're always going to see me with another person. Because, you know, while I can walk to some places, I can't walk to many places. I can't walk to town to go to like Walmart or grocery shopping or stuff like that. And I have no intentions of learning how to drive at this point. I have tried to learn. It's not ended well for me. Crippling and utter panic attacks. I've now been in a couple of pretty bad car crashes. I have no desire to be in control of something like that. I don't know if I've ever talked about when I was pregnant. I was 26 weeks pregnant with Aurora because they were afraid I was going to go into early labor. We were T-boned at an intersection really bad, and my Lev was working in New York. He was he was like way out there in New York, like way out there, because he had to Uber home when I gave birth to Aurora. But like, it was so bad. I refused to go to the hospital. I was like, if this is it, then I'm gonna go home, because Aurora was a home birth. I had a terrible birthing experience with Ryden. Actually, I think I was gonna talk about this. I had a terrible experience in the hospital with the caretakers and the doctors, and the epidural that ruined my spine and all that fun stuff. So Aurora was 100% a unmedicated, unattended home birth in the living room. She's my couch baby. I had a doula who checked on me and ended up coming and being there. We wanted to have sorry, my phone keeps going off, a water birth. So we had filled up an entire tub in the house, and I could not get myself comfortable in it. I was in the shower for a while. It was nice to be home in a safe place and feel safe and have everybody that I needed, my family. We were cooking food, they were helping. I had my aunts and stuff here, my grandparents, and Ryden was outside playing with my doula's son. And then Ryden was able to come instantly and have skin on skin naked time with baby Aurora after me and Lev both did too. So they're very close. I will always advocate for having a home birth over a hospital birth if it is an option for your body and your health plan. It's just, if you have the means for it, I've compared to being in a hospital and just, I had Ryden really young and I was treated very poorly, very poorly. And I already have an extreme fear of hospitals and doctors, and it just, was like, this is why I don't like you guys. This is why you were cold and terrible, and I was young, and it was not a fun experience. Anyways, long story short, what were we even talking about? My cat, my birth story, people's health. Oh, also I'm severely anemic. That was a fun experience to have during a home birth. I had to take massive amounts of iron supplements because I am so anemic that the possibility of me bleeding out during birth was highly likely. I did not, as I'm here, unless I'm a ghost, unless this is like, you know, like, is it Sixth Sense? Plot twist, you know? Like, unless I'm a ghost and you guys, this isn't real and I don't do anything and I've never actually met any of you guys, I'm just haunting you all. Anyways, you know what I mean. I did not, but it was a very scary thought that's, I'm incredibly anemic and it's very hard for me to do any, my anemia, it just never gets in check, ever. It's terrible. Well, I don't know what I've been doing for the past couple of hours. We're in the bedroom. At least it's not yellow light. At least I fixed the tone. Yeah, Marie and I are gonna hang out, watch some Insum, play Layers of Fear 2, or well, the remastered version. So it's like the technically the remastered version of the second story, part of the first one. We're gonna watch Insum. We're gonna snuggle. Then we're gonna read, and then we're gonna go to bed.
No, I want.
That's a long time. Do you know how many things I just listed? Quite a few. Anyways, we're gonna do a couple of things. I just don't want to forget to sign off. How about if you actually watch this vlog, let me know what you're reading so I can create a new TBR. Get over here. I want to know what you guys are reading currently. Stop that. You're such a goof.
Since it's the end of the day, I need to do my catch. Right?
No.
Why?
Alright.
Let me do it in my touch.
What? What are you doing? Get out of there. Why is it reflecting blue? You're a weirdo. You're too close to the camera. Alright, say goodbye to the vlog.
It's bowed down.
My day is mostly cuddling this one who has nightmares. No, you don't get to get a question, not a catch. You were asking for a question, not a catch. No, I already asked one. I asked them to tell me what book they're reading right now.
Hey, no, I want to do mine.
No. Get out. Rora, stop. For real.
Is bubblegum a dud?
Do you guys like bubblegum? Or are you bubblegum or mint gum? Aurora wants to know. So make sure you comment that down below for her and her fat hamster, okay? Good night, everybody.
No, first let me show them.
Oh my gosh.
This
hamster has a bum hole.
This is how we end the video.
No, we're not going to zoom into the hamster butt. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.